I'm Scott, and this is my trusty dog Nuke, and we're pleased to make another video for you guys to watch, and hope you enjoy. Right, it's the 8th of June today, which it's a Sunday, and it is freezing cold. There was a frost this morning, but I stayed in bed, and it's 12 o'clock now, middle of the day, but I'm heading in to pick up a game camera that I left in the raw, and there's heaps of sign in the area, so I'm pretty excited to go and have a look at that and see what I've got on it. I've got the feeling there's going to be some big stags on the camera, so I'll post those up if I do have that. And yeah, it's pretty windy, sunny, and I'm freezing. It's freezing cold, so my footage might be a bit shaky today because I'm shivering as it is. Hopefully I'll warm up. I'm just going to keep on the move and yeah, hunt for the afternoon. Sort of not too picky on what I shoot. I haven't been able to do much hunting lately, so yeah, I'm pretty keen to get some meat, and but if it's got antlers, that'd be nice too. So let's see how we go. Well, that spiker that we just filmed, that was only 5 minutes in, and Nick was still running around like an idiot, and he didn't know I was there. The wind wasn't right for it, but I could see the spiker standing there, and he was limping, so I thought, oh, I'll take him. He's got a broken leg or something. But yeah, Nick kept running around, and I ended up telling him to sit, and yeah, it spooked the deer enough that we didn't get the shot. Probably if I'd said nothing and just left Nuke running around, we would have got it, but never mind. It's promising to see one this early in the hunt, so we might see a few more today. Luke's onto one here. It looks like he's going quite far ahead, but it's not really that far. Just looks like that on the GoPro. He's probably getting a maximum of 10 meters from me, and yeah, I can pretty much see him all the time. He'll just stop when he gets into the bushes in front of me, but he's curving me back around in the direction we came from, kind of in like a horseshoe shape. So yeah, I'm just following him around in a circle basically, but trusting him. Nuke starts taking me through some thicker stuff, and I can't get under where he's going through, so I'm sort of going around, and then he's coming back to me, and then you get a bit confused of who's actually leading at times, but I just stick with it and try and head in the direction that he wanted to go, and keep him on it. I'm about to break a stick here. You'll hear it snap, and that sends two deer running in two different directions. They're only about 10 meters in front of me, but I didn't know they were there at the time. I just knew that Nuke was leading me towards them. Me and Nuke have been walking for about 40 to 45 minutes now, and yeah, we've run into a lot of deer. I love this winter stalking, middle of the day, and quite windy, cold, but there's plenty of deer around. They're obviously in a bit of a feeding mode now in the middle of the day. Yeah, so we started off by seeing a spiker, and then we've spooked 2 other deer that I didn't get on film, but the wind's been right up our arse. And then Nuke managed to catch this wind somehow from almost behind us, so we cut backwards on an angle, and I had to push through some pretty thick bush just as I was coming in on them, and broke a stick. And they ran, and yeah, I just waited here. I know they ran in 2 different directions, so I thought if I sort of wait in the middle, one of them's going to go heading back towards the other one to get back together again. So I waited for it, and I saw her coming through the bush. Big fat hind, I think. I know it's a hind, but I think it's big and fat. And yeah, I gave her one behind the shoulder, and she just stood there for a while, wobbled around, and she's down. So we'll go over and have a look at her. It's pretty awesome because I'm going to come back through this way, so I can just cut her up and leave her hanging in the tree. So, behind. Hey, get him behind. Stay there. Good boy. Luke, up. Go find it. Come on, lift your head. Lift your head. Sit. Sit. Lift your head. I don't want to shoot you like that. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, that's down on the right. That's down on the right. Good boy. Oh well, here's our young hind. I actually hit it quite far back in the guts, so we had to, I ended up sticking it and saved the bullet. But it'll be a good eater, a real good eater. Looks nice and fat, good coat on it, so pretty happy with that. The camera's only about 100 meters more to go to get my game camera, and then I plan to do a bit of a loop and come back through here, so I'll cut it up and hang it all up and come back through here and pick it up on the way out. That's good because I can't hunt for a couple more weeks after this, so it's good to have a successful one, and it could be more successful, who knows. I'll get into the cutting up. Right, well, that's all cut up. It's 2 o'clock now, so I'll go get my game camera and do a bit of a loop and come back to here. There she is lying there. Back stakes hanging in the tree. Back legs there cooling. And yeah, if I see another one, I'll probably shoot it. It's not too far to carry. As I said, it's only like 45 minutes from the ute, so we'll carry on. In with another 7mm round. I should only need one in the mag. Since the raw is well and truly over, I don't think this wallow will get used very much, so I'll take the camera home, not going to re-battery it, and I'll look at the photos when we get there, and I'll show you the better photos out of them. Hopefully there is some. Sadly, I deleted all 500 photos before I even got to see them, so yeah, that was a bit of a mistake on my behalf. Cut and paste instead of copy and paste. Nuke's looking real keen here, so I've turned on my GoPro, but I sort of feel like I'm not going to see anything. I don't know why I sort of wasn't more prepared for this situation that happened right now. I'm not sure whether that's on camera or not. I don't think it's a very big stag that I've just shot, but I couldn't really take the risk of just leaving it when you're bush stalking. All I could see was some points sticking up out of the bush and his neck and face, so I've taken the shot. It's just following Nuke up this ridge, and yeah, he sort of went right past it. He was tracking it though, sort of ground tracking it. He really wanted to go up here, and yeah, so the stag is straight that way, but Nuke was standing up there, sort of wanting to go straight, but I just looked to my side and could see the stag standing there, so yeah, then I grabbed at the camera on my head and it was off. So I'm not sure whether I turned it off straight after the shot or whether it was on, and I thought I turned on my scope cam, but that's off too, so maybe I turned that off as well. I don't know. Oh well, we'll go and find it, see what we got. Hey Nuke, are you calm? Another 7mm done. Wait. That's insane. The antler's gone through the leg. Hey, get out of it. Well, I haven't seen that before. A stag fall and put its own antler through its leg. Straight through. That's insane. He's a big boy, but his antlers are a bit light. He's an 11 pointer. Don't know whether he's old or young. I'd say he's quite old. His coronets are quite far down. Quite old, just not a heavy antlered stag. We'll have a look at him anyway, we'll roll him out of here. I can't even get that out. Not the way he's lying, it's fully jammed in there. I'm going to have to lift his whole body around. Probably roll off down the hill. Right, let's see if we can get this antler out from its leg. Well, that's not a bad stag. It's a pretty old stag. Looking at its teeth are quite worn down. It's got big eye teeth there. So he was ready to be taken. He's quite light timbered, not very long, but he'll have some really good back steaks on him. He's still a bit stinky after the raw, but sure I can get the family to eat him. And it's 4 o'clock now, so I better start heading back. Just in case the shot isn't on camera, I'll just show you where I hit him. I think it's on camera, but yeah, right there, right in the middle of the front of his neck. Probably hit some sticks because it made quite a big hole in the front. But yeah, it's broken his neck and he's toast, so that went well. He just rolled down the hill and that was it. Okay, I better get into this. I've just opened up the side of his face so I can sort of show you guys how old I think he is. So his pedicles are pretty low, his coronets. You know, it would normally be up here for a young stag. There'd be more here. And then down here, a young stag wouldn't have such a big eye tooth. That's a massive eye tooth. And those teeth are, they're not flat, but they've definitely got some wear and tear on them. So I'm saying this is a middle-aged stag. You know, he's probably like 6 or something. He could be even 7. But yeah, that's what I would think, just looking at that. Don't know whether everyone agrees, but that's my take on it anyway. This is how I remove the antlers. I start by cutting a piece of skin out from here, and then I cut the ears off. Then I cut a line in here, the back of the skull, through this bit of meat here, and just under that pointy bone. There's a pointy bone there. And once I've done that, then I go get my saw. A big saw. And the reason I use a big saw is because it's just way faster. I place the saw here, get the angle I want the skull on, get rid of that floppy bit of meat there. Then pop this brain out, and that just took me about 5 minutes, if that, and it'll be a much lighter to carry out. Right, bit of a rush job here, but I've got the back stakes and I've got one back leg. I couldn't take both back legs because I've still got to pick up the other back legs and back stakes on the way back, so no way I was going to fit it. But got the antlers on. I always have them sticking straight out backwards, just makes it easier for me to go straight through the bush, so I always try and set them up like that on my pack. And yeah, well, it's obviously it's 4:45 now and it's getting pretty dark. I think I've only got about half an hour before I'm going to need my headlamp, and yeah, so this will probably be the end of filming. I'll probably be back at the ute in 2 hours if I'm moving pretty quickly. Yeah, so it will be pitch black, but oh well, I didn't have to get up early, so might as well walk out a bit in the dark. It's not too bad. Thanks for watching. Right, and we're back at the hind.